We are live, episode 19 of the Red, White, and Crew podcast. I am joined by our great friends from the crew, Coach Aaron Wesner and Coach Rafa Casorena. Gentlemen, how are you? We're getting synced up right now to make sure that we are all on the same page here before we start the clock.
I'm doing good. We're excited for this game. Okay. Tell me when you kick off.
Okay. I'm almost there. I'll start. You'll see the clock going on the scoreboard here on the screen. Come on, here we go. And underway. And we are underway here live from Dallas Stadium. It is semifinal number 1, France versus Spain. Thoughts on this, gentlemen?
No, I think we ready to roll. Let's see how these two teams play out. Like we talked about, it's going to be those 4 quarters.
Yeah. Rafa, can you I don't we can see you. I know you can hear us, but we can't hear you. I don't know if Aaron can hear you, but I can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
Yeah, we can't hear you. So you might have to hop out and then try to hop back in. That's what worked for Aaron. So interesting to see what we see here in the very beginning in terms of Spain looking to go to press relatively high.
Yeah. Oh, that's not great. I'm interested to see how high this left back's going to go.
Yeah. Rafa, you got us?
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got you. You're good, buddy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What's going on, man?
Not much, just here, staying out of the rain.
All right.
Glad I didn't have to go out west because I think Highway 90 out west from like Castroville to Uvalde was closed.
Yeah, I had to cancel training for us today because it was pretty much off and on since probably about 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah, I think they've gotten like 12 inches of rain over there.
That's wild. We are hot and no rain.
So you guys were getting it like a week or two ago, though.
I mean, it was like in spurts.
Yeah.
Never stopped us from training, though. I mean, France kind of high there in the press too. Kind of win it back, but then they go backwards.
Yeah. These are some of the pieces of what we're going to see, what we can, the early going, what the matchups are, what the decision makings, where they're holding their blocks, so to speak, their point of confrontation, and then of course, what will it look like post water break?
Yep. I didn't realize that Mbappe was 27.
Yeah, man.
Like, I know he's been around for forever, but
Yeah, you got to realize his coming out party was what, 2018?
Yeah, 2018.
The Euros leading up to 2018, and then really 2018.
I mean, so you got to think he's got at least 2 more maybe in him.
Yeah, I guess with him, it's very much plays a lot like Ronaldo, right? It's going to come down to his speed. How much does he have? One for sure, and then how effective is he if you're talking two World Cups out, you know? So in the early going, both teams trying to go central quite a bit. And again, with France looking to try to become the first team in I think at least 30 years to make three consecutive World Cup finals. Only two other teams have done it. Two other countries, Brazil and I believe Germany. I believe it's either Germany or Italy. I think it was Germany.
Kind of looks like a 4-4-2, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, they must have seen something from the last game that he switched it up.
That is interesting.
I know. I know. This morning I was listening to the grumpy pundits. They were talking about Spain possession, but when they lose the ball, that's when they're very vulnerable, especially on the French counter attack.
Mhm.
And they said that's something to keep an eye on. And actually, they gave praise to the French back four. It's like, well, those four guys play in big teams, and they're familiar with a lot some of these Spanish players. So
Cucurella is still pushing up very high. So
Cucurella made that long run, and then they just lost the ball.
yep, and that's what they
wow.
spoke about.
yeah.
Yeah, he made that long busting run forward, and then all of a sudden they lost the ball, and he was way out of position.
But ironically, they chose to go the other way when they won the ball. Did you see that? Yeah.
So Barcola started over Due.
Yeah, they've kind of been going back and forth. So I'm kind of curious what Deschamps' thought is on that kind of late second half potential extra time,
Yeah.
because that very much is a factor in this match.
That was
And then that's the other thing though too, right? Is he's got the horses, he's got yeah, it's the senior level. He's a great coach, but does De La Fuente does the moment become a lot for him, right? First time here, right? Deschamps been Deschamps France wins this, he can go down as one of the greatest like international coaches in history.
yeah. So the line came out this morning, and some of the best bets to make were that it would be a draw at halftime, and then under 2.5 goals in regulation. So
I was going to
that would
say that
mean
regulation and extra time.
that would be 1-1 or it'd be 1-0. So
Yeah.
they were saying do not expect to see a 5-4.
No.
Yeah, Spain doesn't have the firepower to score a bunch of goals compared to France.
Well, that's what we talked about yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Was that France France is always in a game, right? Because they can score in bunches, they can score quickly, right? Potentially, even against a great defense like Spain's. But the question becomes is if France can get out maybe into a 2-goal lead, right? Spain's going to have a lot harder time, especially if it's late.
Oh, nice ball. Elise missed him.
Yeah.
But that ball out the back was really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, man, that's right on the line.
Oh, that is right on the line.
Wow.
So,
A
yeah.
free kick awarded here to Spain. Foul on Danny Olmo, right on the 18-yard, right on the line.
I mean, yeah, he stepped on him. It's a foul.
Oof. Like 19 yards out.
Look at all those cameras. I remember being there, like down there close to the front. They do have like all those spots are like they have a picture of who the person is supposed to be that's there. Like it's kind of crazy how they're all specific seating. It's like they have their own ticket.
That's a good amount of space that they have between that back row and then that media row of photographers there.
Yeah.
That's surprisingly more than I hadn't really noticed that until you said that. Looks like we lost Rafa there for a minute. What is he talking about here?
Is he? Oh no, he's got spray.
That was the
It's
issue.
the spray can. Yep, forgot your spray can, man. Here's the foam. So who's taking this? Lamine? It's him all day.
This angle?
I mean, left footer.
He's gonna try to blast it past the wall there. Yep.
Nah, he tried to go around right footed. Oh, right by him. Christian sentiments are that was very dumb. Just let Lamine Yamal take it.
There you go. Rafa, you good?
I'm good. Yeah, a little disconnect.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not the weather. It's,
You getting bad storms there over there right now?
let me check. I know there was some lingering.
I think it's gonna be a duplicate of, at least over here where I am, of last night. Kind of, it's gonna start up again late night, overnight.
Yeah, it's already kind of cleared out, so it's just a bunch of rain west of here. Unless somebody hit a line.
Yeah, something had to happen here because overnight last night we didn't lose power, but we lost internet. And then woke up this morning, didn't have any internet.
Oh, really?
I didn't know if we were going to be able to make it to get it on here, but they fixed it.
Yeah, fiber out there where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, when that happens, it usually ends up being construction.
Yeah.
Well, Spain's defending them well so far.
Yep.
Kind of, I don't think overly confusing them, just not giving them much space.
Yeah. And I mean, I think the only difference that we're seeing is this 4-4-2 that we probably didn't expect out of France.
Yeah.
But now, even in the press, you see Dembele's higher now.
Yeah.
So Elise's dropped in a little bit and let Dembele up there. That could be a good way of pressing, though, because,
Yeah.
one of the guys stays high.
They're gonna have to play. Spain's gonna have to play that occasional direct ball like that.
Yes. Well, that is an interesting ball to give to your goalkeeper.
Ooh. And if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. This is a live watch long of semifinal number 1 between France and Spain. 12 and a half minutes in, still 0-0. Very much the chess match as we expected so far. See, now this is where I feel France has to be effective is in those channels.
Yeah.
And they generally they like to do that on the counter, but on the build-up, they seem to be a little bit more hesitant because they like to attack just that central mouth of the goal, that central third, that central section of the field.
So it's interesting the pressing off the goal kick so far because they've got Dembele that comes in the middle.
Yeah.
But there's good work. Get it back.
Sloppy by Elise.
Yeah, you can't lose it in there. But there's that not flashy, that slow, methodical buildup. I don't mind. We'll go one pass forward and take 2 back.
Yeah. What do you think so far, Rafa?
It's pretty much even. It's going to come down to who actually makes the first mistake. That's. I think that's who's able to exploit that mistake, or even like I said, I think set pieces are going to come into play. Who can actually take full advantage of a corner kick or even a free kick outside the 18?
Well, we got one of our first answers, right? Cucurella's he's pushing up high and he's staying up there. So they must feel pretty comfortable with what they're seeing. Did you give them a yellow on that? No yellow, huh?
No yellow. Didn't look good.
That should have been.
Right, right.
I wonder if VAR doesn't look at that one.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
they're pretty gone from it. Yeah.
yeah. I wonder how much of it is like football, right? Where when the next play starts, they
Oh, that's a good touch.
oh,
Uh
oh,
oh. Uh oh.
good recovery.
That was great recovery. Yeah.
France on the attack here and good build, good recovery, by Spain. He was just looking for that one touch, man. Who gave that ball, Dembele?
Yeah. Dembele
Yeah,
played that one. Elise played it out. Dembele on the release. The defending, yeah, from the three in the middle that closed down Mbappe. And then even when it came back, going wide to Elise. It's good counter press right there to kind of keep him locked in. It's like you got him, so let's keep him here.
right. Switzerland coach, man, in the stands. Okay, now they're pushing up with their right back here. France getting a lot of numbers up.
There's a lot of space in the middle, though. Like I feel like Spain just when they drop in, they're dropping in super deep.
Right.
Yeah, I guess they feel like they've got to get behind them with how quick they are. You know, don't want to leave any space.
Still very much free flowing so far, so that's good. I wonder if there's anything different besides the colors on this ball, right? The ball that they're using now in the
Yeah,
final.
they just changed it to gold and black, right?
Yeah, it's my understanding. I don't know. They were showing pictures of oh.
Did you say we already have somebody on a yellow?
That's what I heard him say. I don't know who he's talking about. Only one I
There
had
it is.
seen that I would have
Robbie
thought
already
of.
got a yellow for that.
Who was that?
That stomp. Robbie
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he got the yellow.
Roger got it.
Yep.
No, robbery. Robbio.
Oh, got
Yep.
it.
Good defense.
So we got one yellow for France.
Yeah, that's an early yellow.
Yeah. Probably why he couldn't find his can of spray, man. He was too busy passing out the card.
So we're coming up probably about 4 minutes before that first stoppage. First quarter's over.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any adjustments that you guys see that need to be made immediately?
Mm. You say
Uh-oh, that's a
penalty?
PK. Yeah, he's calling a PK.
Oh wow, penalty. And he came in late too, and I don't. Did he just
Did.
not see him?
I mean, he came flying. No, he was looking up because he was kind of turning around as the ball was in the air. Because he just pops it up right there. He never looks over his shoulder, never sees that he's coming, and kicks it.
Wow,
That's a PK.
man.
Yeah, who you giving this ball to now?
Yeah, I know.
Yards the ball because Lamine Ball is still on the ground, just getting back up.
Who is that? Who has that in their hand?
Yards the
There?
ball that has it.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yep.
So penalty awarded to Spain. We'll see. They get ready. They get lined up here. Our first major moment in this match.
Yeah. Why do we have two balls on the field? Keeper's holding one.
It's
Yards
CONCACAF.
the ball had one. Yep.
CONCACAF rule. We're destined to get some sort of animal run on the field at some point today or tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. There's one.
Dude, this guy's gonna
Next year, we
card.
have to call
Don't
it
do it
back.
with this breath, man. You're gonna get carded by this ref.
I know. How many times have he told you to get in the goal?
So we've already taken up about 2 minutes since the foul. All right, so lining up here. Does he go left? Does he go right?
Well, they just showed that graphic. He went left 4 out of the last 5 times.
Lefty.
Yeah.
Goal.
Oh, got it.
And Spain is on the board. Oyarzabal with the penalty. Big mistake early by France. But hey, if you're France, it's like, how do you? This is the first time neither one of these teams, all right, had trailed in the tournament, right? So
Yeah.
kind of unknown territory for France. The good thing is you got that high octane machine. All right, what do you do now? How do you respond? So the first little character test of France that we've seen in this tournament now. He guessed right too.
You did.
We still know
That's what we talk about. You don't do the stutter step. You don't do the
Yep.
stop and go. You
Simple.
just simple. Walk up, strike the ball with power, and pick your spot. It doesn't matter if the keeper guesses right or not. He's not going to save it.
Right.
Oh, little man.
Man. Way to go, defender.
Don't worry. We got a long time, little man.
You made him cry. So that one comes at an interesting point, right before the water break.
Yeah.
So
Surprised they didn't blow it right there for the water break.
yeah, we'll probably give him those 2 minutes back, 2.5 minutes back, and then water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nope. Or he's going to call it now.
All right, water break. Man. Yeah, he just never even saw him.
Just never saw him. Yeah, he never looked. He never scanned. Like when he took that header off it, and kind of flicked it up, he never looked over his shoulder to see if anybody was coming. He just expected that he would have time to clear it.
That's a good challenge by Yamal making that run. Right?
Yeah. Get in there and throw your body into it.
That's why as coaches, we tell our players all the time to still challenge that, because out of what you think might be nothing, you get something. And look at that.
Yeah.
Wins a penalty.
And there really wasn't any good chance for either team. There wasn't a clear chance in that first 20
No.
minutes.
Yeah, I agree.
So now France's adjustment, we got to chase the game a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they were already. Excuse me. They seemed like they were a little kind of being selective in their high press, just coming out of goal kicks. But it kind of built right the further they got into the match in these first 20 minutes. So now I'm kind of curious, do they? Because that's what Spain does well, right? Because they want France to just tire out, to chase them all day, and that's the thing. If there's one team that they're Spain's, for lack of a better word, Spain's best defense is keeping the ball. So remaining patient. That's what we talked about, right? The patience. So here they are. They're up against it, 1-0. You got plenty of time early, but now they really. I felt like, and particularly Dembele, you got to get in the box, man. They're kind of hovering right along the box. Get in the box, attack the box, and make something happen. Right. They're kind of right on the edge of the box, right on the outside, almost kind of looking for the service as opposed to maybe either the cutback or penetrate into the box and see what you can make happen.
Oh, said a bunch of players got hit by sprinklers.
Of course.
That didn't bode well the last time that happened for the U.S. national team.
CONCACAF shithousery at its finest.
Who had the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders doing a dance at the end of the first quarter on their bingo card before the World Cup? Had to think they would be out there sometime, but
Right.
did you guys see that Tom Cruise was announced that he's going to be performing
Yeah, what is all that? Like, I don't understand. There's a couple the
in
I
the
should
post
be.
ceremony?
Like, what are they going to do?
He's gonna jump off a helicopter.
Yeah, he's going to bring the ball down.
All right, here we go. They're coming out of the water break. 26 and a half minutes in. Spain ball on a throw-in.
See that 137 passes to 97?
Yeah. And if you're just joining us, episode 19, our live watch along of semifinal number 1 between France and Spain. Bringing you this live episode powered by our great partners at Goalgetter.
Seemed like they threw a lot of numbers forward when they won that ball there. Very quick to get the outside back into the attack.
Oh, get the call. Yep, we got that one.
There's that ankle, too.
Is it the same one?
It was his right, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
So
I mean, that's what
can't
got.
remember.
I can't remember if that was the one that got injured. But he does seem to be moving fine. I didn't see
Yeah,
any kind of,
yeah, it was his right. It looked more like it was actually the kind of top of his foot, top of the ankle, central.
what just happened?
Another foul.
No. He just went down.
Oh, non-contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting the sub up already.
What in the world was that?
he must have already been felt something prior to that water break.
God, that was a really dumb foul, man. He didn't even have to take that.
Yeah. One, why do you pop the ball up in the air where like
And Yamal had his back. Yeah,
no,
he just never even.
he's got to be there. I'd like to see a replay of this dude. Like, what in the world?
Yeah. So could be seeing our potential first sub here as Saliba goes down for France. This could be very interesting. So the
Yeah,
back line kind of having a tough time right now.
yeah, they were all kind of given the sub signal right away. Yep, there comes the sub.
Roy,
Man,
wow, always tough when you can't even get 30 minutes in. So Lacroix enters so Lacroix in, Saliba out with we don't know what kind of non-contact injury, but
I think it's so strange too because I mean you're over there on the bench, you're kind of warming up in the second half, right? Like you've already got up thinking there could be a chance that you get in the game. First 30 minutes, you're not sitting there thinking I gotta be focused and ready to go.
right.
Because he made probably about 2 or 3 kind of hard runs just there warming up, and then that's it. You're on the field.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, he kept that. Oh, can't believe he kept that in. Oh my
That
God.
Cucurella is going to get carded too. Yep.
Yep. Yep. Look at this work.
He kind of pulled his hair there. I feel like he pulled his hair, but that's like a helmet
Part of
rule,
the
you know.
jersey. Part of the jersey.
Part of the jersey.
That's why I stopped growing my hair like that. Was
Yeah.
yeah.
You were getting it pulled a lot during a game.
I was, man. I was. It's annoying. Nah, too easy.
So outside back for one is on a yellow card. We got a center defensive mid on a yellow card for France.
Yeah.
Chances are we see a red this game. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, given this ref's history, no doubt.
Yeah.
So we got one yellow apiece. Have a penalty already awarded.
I'm France, do I go after Cucurella now?
Oh, absolutely. You got
Especially
Dembele
now,
over there. You got Olise.
Yeah.
now that is he now going to go up even more? Or is he going to stay back now that he has a card?
Right. Well, that's what I was literally what I was just looking at, right? He's still gonna. The question is, I think he'll still go forward. The question is how much, right? Because that's how they let him play.
Yeah, part of that is letting him go up. Right back will sit back deeper. Yeah, because he's looking to invert a little. Is that Danny Almo that's all the way out there too? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Look at that half space. That's the one that FIFA was talking about right there.
Closed him. Closed him. Yeah, that's interesting. Did they? I guess like, they did. He just completely flip Danny Olmo? Like he's
Yeah, he's all the way outside now. He's kind of staying on the left.
and I guess he's coming back in.
Take
Oh,
it back in. You're gonna shoot like that, you can go back outside. Was that Drew Brees in the house?
yeah.
You see the article about Jerry Jones going to be there today for the first time?
Good old Jera. I'm surprised, man. Surprised he hasn't been more of a factor in these 9 games played. Oh. So France continues to look for that straight through ball, right? No kind of cross diagonal. I think they're going to have to get a little bit more creative with that through ball. Interesting. Interesting.
Calls him off.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the adjustment. France is going to have to learn. I mean, they're just Spain is giving them no space, zero space.
Yeah, there's that second ball that comes back out. Who's going to win it? Wow.
Did he not call that?
No.
So it doesn't seem like we've really seen anything in terms of a major adjustment coming out
No.
of that water break, and that could have been halted or because of the penalty right before the water break.
Yeah. It's
France
definitely
is-
not panic time for France either. It's just
no,
relax.
no.
You're going to
They
get
just
chances.
they look patient, but they also look like they're just not. They're going to have to get more creative.
Yeah.
Get in the box. Get in the box. Oh,
See, it's too individualistic too. Like there, you've got a good chance, get a cross in, get something. But no, you want to put a bunch of dance moves on,
right.
get yourself a chance to shoot. I would have liked to seen that ball go back outside, so you hit that cutback ball zone.
Yep. Yep. I agree. But they're not even considering it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Or in this case, he finally got in the box and then he just dribbles right back out. Giving him space. Too high. Possession so far is 54 to 44, 56 to 44, I should say, advantage Spain.
Yeesh.
Good look. Woo.
Wow, that was pretty. That was good build up from Spain there,
Yeah. Yeah.
coming off a bad turnover by the goalkeeper too.
Bad clearance by that keeper.
Yeah. I don't know why did they give it back to him right there. That's what didn't make sense to me.
I know.
Yeah, two guys in closing distance, and we just give it back.
Good control. That's going to be tough for your mom with two on him. Yeah. Again, if you're just joining us, episode 19 of the Red, White, and Crew podcast, our live watch along of semifinal number one between France and Spain. Spain leading 1-0 after a penalty kick. Go on there. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe, like this video as well. Make sure you and subscribe to the pod. You can also find us, the audio podcast, on your preferred podcast platforms. Just find us under the 50 podcast. You can also find us on X and on Twitter, Twix as we call it, and Instagram at Red White Crew Pod or at 50_50 pod. Oh,
Said a buddy text. He was like, "I can't imagine how good Lamine Yamal is going to be in 4 years. Like, think about him at his prime."
I mean, I know he didn't come in at 100%, right? But he's
Yeah.
Spain has done all this with him having a very minimal, tournament.
Yeah, he hasn't done much, but at the same time, how old is he? 19?
Did he turn 19 already?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he just turned it during this tournament. So,
Yeah, I knew he was at some point in July. It was. I just didn't know if it was before the end of the tournament.
so him 4 years from now, he starts this tournament at 22 years old.
Some MLS news. It looks like. Did you see this? Daryl DK going to Orlando City.
Wasn't he there?
No, well, that's where he broke out. But I think
Yeah.
he wasn't. Yeah, he was at West Brom. I think.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying that's where he was originally, right?
Weren't they in the championship? Or,
Yeah. Well, we play them tomorrow night, so he's on. I don't know how he's off there.
I don't know what they were looking at. It's like, get that ball back there.
Oh, he's on.
Yeah, he looked on to me. It looked like the other guy was off, who was on his way back.
Is that what they're saying? But was he in position to influence the play though? Maybe.
I don't think so. He was just on the other side of the field.
So up to now, so far, France playing their game. I mean, Spain playing their game, I should say, not giving France any space on the ball, and they're going to force France is just going to have to get more creative. Because it's not like France isn't playing their game, so to speak, but they're just right now they look pretty one-dimensional.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good touch there, but he's off again.
Call him off. Yep.
He looked off.
I thought he was more in on this one.
No, they didn't call him off.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I was like, I thought he looked in. I thought he was in.
Oh, he's even. And that keeper made a great decision to come early because he's not saving that if he gets in one-on-one with him.
No, no.
No, he's on that one.
Want to kick France? Yeah, he was in.
Yep.
Good look. Oh.
Oh, it's very awkward.
That
Who you
look-
calling? What are you calling down for?
He's like, I can use my hands, knucklehead.
Yeah, like let me catch it. Get out the box, you striker. What are you doing?
He should have punched that, though.
He should have.
Yeah.
He kind of hesitated and then was like, "Oh wait, I got it." If you can't see it, it was a Yarzabal, and the Spain keeper just kind of did one of these. I got it. Maybe I got it.
Yeah.
He
They
tried to catch Yarzabal's head.
met in the air with the ball.
Yep. So where are we giving this ball to? So you're giving it to France right outside there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, bad.
And that's going to be right outside.
Could this be the one here? Let's see. Yeah, it's soft. Very soft.
Yep.
Did he get, I don't know, did he get over, did his,
Well, VAR wouldn't overrule that, would they?
no, his AR. I was wondering if his AR. It's that left leg, though. That's what I think, that's what he saw.
Now, can we counter fast? This is where we're at. Where's the space?
Wow, no foul.
This is where Spain's making him work, man.
Mm-hmm.
Touches are on point, passes are on point, spacing is on point.
You'll notice Elise is kind of taking up that right mid now, and
Yeah, he's pinching in.
Dembele went up top.
Yeah.
A lot of hits. And Rabiot's already on the yellow.
Yeah, he is. Oh my God,
That's not smart.
that's almost. I don't know.
It's just not a smart lunge when you're on a yellow.
See, Dembele should challenge that. He needs to win that. There's the overlap.
I mean, that's part of it is their release valve is Elise right there, you know?
Yeah, but he's stopping. He keeps stopping right at that threshold of the attacking third of the final third. He doesn't. He's got to make that long run up that chat. If he's going to play there, he's got to make that run with the ball.
Yep.
Force them to defend you for the length that second half of the field. So we got plus 6 stoppage time here.
It just showed Usain Bolt.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, it was Usain Bolt, yeah.
I was wondering who that was.
There's a lot of space for him to run now.
Woo! Oh,
Just leap.
good save. Good save. If you're France, you just got to tell your Deschamps like, hey, it doesn't all have to be 1v1 every time, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's offsides.
When's the last time they whipped in some service like that? It's been a while.
It's been quite a minute, yeah.
Took a
What's wrong
good
with
knock.
him? Take a knock in the head or something?
Yeah, on that one where they called offside, right in the middle, right in the box.
He's feeling it.
Yeah. Dude, Yamal is so fast.
You know, they're having no problem getting the ball up there, but then there's no option for Spain up there once they get there.
Yeah, yeah.
So France has adjusted well there, but they got to figure out things in their central kind of that threshold of the midfield and their final third.
It's not a good turnover right there, but France didn't do a good job of getting it forward immediately.
Settle in, connect some passes. This is where they got to be patient.
The pressure's so good from Spain too because it's not a super
Ooh,
high
ooh.
press. Ouch.
Yep.
It's not a super high press, but it is putting them in an uncomfortable position. They're not.
Yeah, they're just playing them tight.
comfortable.
It's just touch tight throughout. But you saw what happened there, though. Look, that was probably the longest sequence of passes that France has had in a while. And if I'm Deschamps at the half, a little bit, it's like, hey, we don't want to go against our DNA, but maybe
Yeah.
one of the best ways to truly counter Spain is to play their own game and just in possession.
That's good work there.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, he let him walk away with the ball quite a long way too.
yeah.
Got about 30 seconds left before
Mhm.
halftime. Can they get one chance?
1v3 here.
That's good.
Might be the first time he's actually penetrated in the box in the 18.
Yeah. All right.
That is halftime. All right, so
So one mistake out the back, and it's cost France right now.
halftime.
Do you guys see this commercial playing right now?
Is this the MLS one? I haven't seen the whole thing yet.
Yeah, there was so much hate on social media about this.
They said they dropped. I saw the post where they said they dropped like eight. They said 8 figures. They didn't say the price
Oh my.
just for this ad. Yeah, but it is a good point though. They were talking about how they were saying how much promos, any sort of marketing did you see regarding MLS over the last 5 weeks? Hardly any, right?
Hardly any, yeah.
Yeah. Which I hadn't even thought about until that was posed. I forgot who posed that question, and I was like, yeah.
It's interesting to see who they used in all of it. And David Beckham being the face of the owners.
He's going to be the next commissioner. Watch.
You know what? I'd be fine over Don Garber than him. He
Well,
might push for promotion relegation.
The soccer Don. You would think, right? Well,
Yeah.
I don't know though, but does that become a conflict of interest because he's an owner, right? Or not a conflict of interest, but is he?
He would have to sell
I
his
mean,
shares.
I think he's
Sure.
going to be fine with. Yeah. I think he's. Yeah. I mean, it's. I don't know. It just the way the soccer landscape is looking in this country now. I think it's time, man. That's that would be one hell of a legacy coming out of this World Cup. The first one gave us a league, right? A top level league. Now the next one should be, can we finally get an open system?
Yeah. Get promotion relegation. We're switching over to the European calendar. Can we get into UEFA Champions League?
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Inter Miami is going to travel on a Wednesday night to Spain to play in
So here's the interesting piece. I thought so was the Club World Cup in 2029. Was that not a done deal to come here? I guess apparently.
Are they going to Qatar now?
I heard
they?
Qatar. I've seen that Mexico's interested. So I thought it was just not announced, but unofficial that it was going to come back here. So
If it's in Qatar, it's going to be like in December, and that I think the owners
Yeah.
didn't want that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. Like I could see that kind of leading. I could see that in what is that 2034? Could you? Are we going to have to play? It's going to be a winter World Cup in Saudi Arabia, right? So I could see that if the year before, in
Is that what it's going to
2033,
be? Is it in Saudi Arabia already? They announced it?
2034, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah. So, all right, boys, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. You guys get the fort.
Sounds good.
Be right back.
We're going to listen to what Zlatan has to say.
Then you have the USL Championship. They're going to do the pro reg
Yep.
in a couple years.
I like that. I'll be all for that.
We're still waiting to see if San Antonio is going to be part of the Premier or the Championship.
Where were they before?
They're right now they're USL Championship, so they're in the top division for USL.
Yeah. Is that where North Texas SC is too?
They're I think they're part of MLS Next.
MLS Next, yeah.
But you have that Dallas coming in next year.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be playing at the Cotton Bowl.
See, I just don't understand that touch from the outside back. Like, why are you popping that up in the air with your head when it comes to you? And you can't be a step on the outside.
No.
That's so unfortunate. Just where he's at, right on the edge of the box. There's a great PK taken too.
If I'm MLS, I'd try to get into Copa Libertadores.
Yeah.
That's where them and Liga MX has been trying to get back.
Yeah, we're about to start with that Leagues Cup that we've been doing the last 2 years. I know FC Dallas didn't play in it last year because we picked to play in the U.S. Open Cup, but I guess this year we're in it because we made the playoffs. So we're actually going to play our first game of it. Will be in Mansfield, where we're playing tomorrow night. Yeah, Thierry Henry saying just now that France is in a spot where you don't want to be against Spain, and that's 1-0 down.
Yeah, they need to get
one
one.
shot on goal. Only one shot on goal in the whole game.
They need to get one within the first 10 minutes.
I think so. Yeah.
It stays 1-0, and then the bad passing and instead of patient.
Yeah.
So I'm here. The qualifications for 2030 is going to be different for CONCACAF. That the U.S. and Mexico might not even play each other. That they have the top 4 teams, which is I think Mexico, U.S., Canada, and possibly like Costa Rica may not even face each other. Because if they go to that 64 team,
Yeah. We look more like what Europe does, right?
mm-hmm.
Where the big dogs don't ever play each other. I don't know if I like that. I really like the hex. But, I mean, obviously, you can't call it a hex anymore because 6 teams get in. So,
Yeah.
what do you leave it to 10? Would it be 10 that would be in the final round? Or I guess they're talking about having 4 groups. And
Yeah,
then
4 groups.
have a playoff for the final 2.
Or they may have 3 groups and the top 2 in each because they get 6 automatic bids, and then the 7th one will be on the playoff.
What are you guys talking? Qualifying?
And
Yeah,
well,
they're changing it. There's a real possibility U.S. and Mexico are not going to play each other in qualification anymore.
So what are they changing?
They're pretty
Or
much
is it-
going to the European style.
Or is it still speculation?
I
It's
think they
not.
are leaning towards that if they go to the 64 teams.
So they're going to try to do what, just like a group, a big group and a table, or how are
No,
they going to?
No,
looked like it was
like,
going to split like into
like
three or four
three
groups.
groups.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of figured it would have to be different. The old hex would have to be out the window
Hmm.
with six teams going. And here's the question: like, what the hell happens if they do go to 64 teams, right, in 2030? Does that mean would they get a seventh with and then a potential play-in spot, or do they just
Yeah,
keep their six with?
they get
I
a
would
six
see.
with a seventh one possible with the playoff,
See,
or they may get an eight.
I would see CONMEBOL getting one first before CONCACAF, and then maybe we get the option of to keep the six with two possible potential playoff slots.
What are the chances that we're going to 64?
More likely.
Dude, it's strictly money. That's the issue. That's the problem. Because I would say, you know, you've got to keep it at. I would say keep it at 48, because I feel like right now they can hold on to the Cape Verde stories, the Curacao stories, the Congo stories. They can hold on to some of that because it went well, right? But
Yeah.
you know, take a look at it maybe for at least another cycle or two, and make sure you don't get the blowouts. Right? You're not getting the minnows getting destroyed 5-6-1, something like that,
Yeah.
and then okay, because I mean, and then they say every country should have the opportunity to play in the World Cup. Well, every country gets the opportunity to qualify. What I mean? Go ask
Yeah.
Italy.
For sure.
Go ask Italy.
Or we're just going so we can finally get Italy back in.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, and then here's the other thing though too. Excuse me. If they did, I don't know how you'd have to get creative. Like,
I mean, 64 teams is a cleaner one because you just go back to the top two in each group, make it out, and then you're at your round of 32.
yeah, because I didn't know,
Certainly
because I
your game.
I think the other option was I can't remember if they were proposing it with 48, but there was an alternative to give incentive to group winners, right? If you stayed at with the current model, yeah, I think it was the current model of 48. Give incentive to group winners advancing into the knockout stage
Hmm.
with select buys I forgot what. I'd have to go back and find it. But yeah, I mean 64. That's going to be the key piece, right? It makes more money for everybody. It's cleaner. You're right back to two teams. But then if you go right back to that model, there's a good chance the Cape Verdes of the world, in that model, Cape Verde doesn't. Well, no, did they finish? Yeah, they finished second, didn't they? In that group with Spain, I think.
Yeah, they finished second.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, they would still have gotten in. About halfway through halftime here, so will be interesting to see the just. I think Spain. If you're Spain, this is exactly what I think you're going to see from Spain. Nothing different, no changes, playing their game. The question will be what France does. They've already had to go to one sub, or much earlier than they expected to. So what will they do?
How long before we see a sub from France, too?
Mhm.
You got to think Doué's chomping at the bit over there, right?
Right. And if you put him in,
Nike
well,
versus Adidas game, too. I didn't think about that.
what's that?
It's a Nike versus Adidas game. I think Elise has to get more involved than what he's done. I mean, he's found good pockets to receive the ball. He just hasn't done anything when he's gotten it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely underwhelming. Definitely have not very one dimensional. Mbappe didn't see the ball enough at all. And I don't know. It's like Mbappe at a certain point, he's probably going to have to drop in further in to see the ball. At least the way Spain is defending right now, and the lack of creativity that France is showing.
Does he always play that striker position at Real Madrid, too?
No, he's kind of fluctuated, right, Rafa? Rafa frees up on us.
Yeah, it looks like he's in.
Yeah. They've kind of used him different. He's kind of gone. They use him more in that role now because of Vinny, right?
Yeah.
But what you saw from France in the first half, there is a lot of what Real Madrid's season has been like the last 2 years with him. It's like, when like there's only one ball, right? You got all these stars.
Yeah.
That's the thing with France, right? You got all this firepower, but there's still only one ball, right? And when they're not like combining, working together, playing together, and it starts to kind of become a more of a freestyle 1v1, right? You become one dimensional, much easier to defend. And then with Real Madrid, it was a bunch of egos. Hence why you got Mourinho come, Jose Mourinho coming back in, which I think is going to make a big difference. Like now, obviously, he's kind of more of the old guard in terms of coaching philosophy, coaching style. But I feel like that's Florencio Perez knows exactly what they need. I think in this case, I think he finally got it right
Yeah.
because over the last 2 years he tried to do it. He tried to do it a different way, and it backfired. And they had the right coach too in Xabi Alonso, but
Yeah.
he was trying to play be the what's his name, like the NBA commissioner, right? I forget his name. I keep saying David Stern, even though I know it's not him.
Silver. Adam Silver.
Adam Silver, right? Wanting to be like a players commissioner, and the president Florencio Perez wanting to be a players. Just like you can't do that, man.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
They got Zach Brown
Hey,
band
Brown band.
in the stadium.
Here's your boy.
Bieber.
Yeah,
Is he my boy?
yeah.
Yes.
We voted on it.
We voted on. All right. Co-headlining FIFA World Cup. I mean, better than Madonna. I gotta
Is
say,
this the dude? I think that halftime show is going to be legit, hour long.
it might be.
All right, you should be seeing kickoff, right?
Yep.
Getting ready to see kickoff.
Getting ready to. Yeah.
Start us here. Seconds away from the start of the second half here. Both teams have taken the field. Doesn't look like we've seen any changes yet. No subs. And we're underway. Second half. Man, where'd all the fans go?
Yeah. They're still.
Zach Brown band.
Yeah. Zach Brown band. They all went up on the concourses to watch it. That's what I liked about being in the suite, man. You didn't have to go anywhere to go get a drink. Just right there.
How big of a setup was that suite? How big of a space?
I mean, it was good space. We weren't the biggest one. We were one of the smaller ones too. There was only
Oh, they're
16.
not all the same size down there in that area?
No, they're not. The ones next to us were. I mean, it was like 3 times the space, and you probably had 3 times more of the people that could fit in it. As we had what I think there were 16. Yeah, because there was a row of 6 in front, and then there was a row of 5 and a row of 5,
Wow. And that's a smaller one?
and that's one of the smaller ones. Yeah.
Wow.
I read that article this morning. They were talking about how everyone has said that Dallas Stadium has been the best stadium of all the ones that they've gone to.
That's why they should have been playing the final, man.
Should have done the final here. Yep. So worried about the infrastructure and subway systems and lack thereof. Like, they would have been fine.
See that? See where Mbappe is now?
Yeah.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Ooh, he was really lunging there to keep that ball out.
Yeah.
Now that was subs, look at that.
They got who did they sub
They
in?
subbed out 2.
Well, and that should have been. I think it was just one. Well, they have 2 marked. They have 2 subs marked on the scoreboard. So, but I don't know who it was. They didn't even show it. Because remember, they had that one in the first half.
Yeah.
So unless that's just not correct. Cucurella's playing him well, man.
Yeah. Trying to pull up those subs now. They said 2.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Kone who replaced Rabio.
So just one.
Just 1.
Yeah. Okay. First half passes was 227 Spain to France's 193. So France closed the gap a little bit there,
Yeah.
but that was probably inside the last 5 minutes of the half.
Oof. Yeah, he pulled it back, but still.
And they
Can't
both
put your
went
foot
down.
up there. Laporte with 53 passes.
Was he the leader?
50 out of 53. Yep.
Yeah.
And Upamecano, he had 29 out of 31 for France.
Counter. How many?
29 out of 31. Ooh, just missed that. See, I don't understand that from Elise. You ran all that distance to close that space down, and then you just stopped and let him turn it away. It's
Play
like you
soft.
would have stayed high there, stay pressing.
What do we got here?
That was kind of off the ball. No saves for either keeper because there's only one shot on goal.
The nudge. Did he call the foul though, or did he just stop it? That's
I
what I
don't
was
know.
trying to.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah, I called it.
yeah. Interesting.
Called him off.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good look though.
Yep.
Good look. We got caught in no man's land. Again, episode 19. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining us for episode 19, our live watch along of semifinal number 1 between France and Spain. Spain currently up 1-0 off a penalty that was won by Lamine Yamal. Horrible, horrible foul.
Yeah. We saw it again during the break when you had stepped out, and it was just I don't understand because the left back, ball's coming to him. Instead of him trying to receive it, maybe jump up, take it off your chest, he decides to flick it straight up in the air and then doesn't even check his shoulder to see if anybody's coming and tries to turn around wildly to clear it.
I know, I know. Moving the ball well here. Let's see. Give him some space. Oh, shot goes high. You saying a deflection?
He's saying there was one. No.
Doesn't look like it. Let's see. No.
Nothing.
Yeah. Again, send us questions, comments, and insights so far. What are your thoughts?
Spain's
Matt
probably going to win.
joining us. That's the in-depth analysis we want there, Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, hope you're well, buddy.
Yeah, that was an awkward clearance there.
they just don't look. You know, it's a timing thing, or they don't look. They don't look the most of just comfortable on the ball today.
Yeah. Look at that.
And credit, a lot of that is credit to Spain's just defensive plan.
Do we know where Paul Pogba is? Can we bring him on?
Where is he now? Now that you say
I
that,
don't know. Is he even playing anymore?
I don't know. That's right. Rafa, yeah, Rafa's having some technical difficulties. He'll jump back in here and join us shortly.
I'm looking this up right now.
Oh, Pogba.
Yeah. He's 33, currently with Monaco.
Is he really?
That's what it said.
Okay.
He only
How did
played
we not
6
know that? He's
games this
playing
year.
with Balogun, or
Yeah,
did
he's
he
playing with
just, or did he just go there?
I don't know. He's had 6 matches there and had 0 goals, 0 assists.
Agent 006.
He only was used as a sub 4 times this year, started once. He started May 2nd
Wow.
against FC Metz.
So France is winning that ball well. They're choking them on. They're cutting it off there, but then they're not. They don't know what to do when they get here.
Yeah. It's all the 1v1 stuff right away.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Did you see that Balogun actually joined LeBron's agency?
I saw that today. Yeah. I didn't realize that's so LeBron owns that. That's what it is. A management company. Let's see, man. Let's see if they can get him a good deal. Somebody. You would think a deal would be imminent. There were reports yesterday that even Juventus is interested in him.
Yeah. I could see somebody who already has one of those, U.S. stars
Yeah.
thinking, why not? I was watching the Dempsey documentary the other night, too, so it was reminding me of Fulham when they were like, this is
Full,
American FC.
full America. I think this is good. This is a good substitution here.
Yeah, this is too. I do. I thought Due should have started just with his quality that he's had in the last couple games. So
Yeah.
let's see if we see a little bit of momentum shifter.
And they have been going at it the whole match.
Yeah. The Cucurella and Olise.
Yeah.
Bend your run, Dembele.
See, it's the difference in the defending, right?
Yeah.
Spain's consistently touch tight on arrive at the point of the ball arriving, right?
Yeah,
France is always just a step behind, arriving late.
It's like they got a man on all the time. There's that direct ball if he can find him. Oh, he's in.
That one.
Yep.
He's in. Yep.
2-0.
Goal. Goal, Spain.
What a great pass into.
Goal in the 58th minute. Great ball. Now they're in trouble.
Yes, they are.
Now they're in trouble. Spain, up to this point, 60 minutes, almost 60 minutes in, have played a perfect game. There you are. You're back, Rafa. You got us?
Finally back on the power grid.
There you go.
Yeah. There's
Dude,
nothing
and
there.
it's that challenge on Olmo that creates that that no call here. It just boom, just goes right to him.
Well, it's also 26 ball watching and not watching Pedro
Yep.
Porro running in, too.
Yep.
It's the sub that France had to make that they probably didn't want to.
Yeah, that might be the nail in the coffin there.
Yep.
The way they're playing right now, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they just look out of sync. Like they're not interested.
Yeah. I mean, their touches off, a lot of 1v1, lack of creativity, and just Mbappe has hardly seen the ball. I think he's touched the ball once in the second half. And that was because he dropped into midfield. Now France has proven they can come back and they can flip a game quick, but their body language has got to change drastically.
Yeah.
Another bad pass.
Good turn.
Great ball.
Finish it.
Oof.
Oh,
You call him off?
called him off.
Oh,
He
wow.
called offsides.
I thought he was, oh my God. Might look at this one. Oh, wow. No, nothing. Wow. That was quick.
I guess he was.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they've definitely unlocked something. Now they're scrambling.
Yeah. I think when you're down like this against this Spanish team, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
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 He's gotten his number all day, though.
Yeah, he's off just by a foot.
I mean, if I'm Spain, I keep going back at that matchup because
Yeah,
he's
just
cooked
going
him
to it.
all day long. I'll tell you what, I had France in this game, and I had him in another bracket that I'm in for some money. But I did put a couple weeks ago $50 on Spain to win it all. Pays out $250.
I think in our group, in our crew, I think it was just Elias and I that had Spain winning it, wasn't it? I can't remember anyone else.
Before the knockout rounds, I did.
Oh, now he's gonna let him play.
Wow, yeah. I think most disappointing player today has been Elise.
Yeah, yeah, and we talked about that, right? As far as making the difference, they're gonna make a difference either. Well, but a lot of credit to Cucurella though too, because he's
Yeah,
just
he's played
he's
really
been
well.
on like glue. But you look at this body language from France. They look hesitant. They look disinterested. It looks like they're playing a friendly, not a World Cup
Yep.
semifinal match.
Yep. In Spain, look at that. I like our comment there.
So,
It says Madrid versus Barca.
I'll just kidding.
And, Barcelona's gotten the better of them, right?
Yeah, for last 2 years they have.
That might change this year.
Well, he's rebuilding. Now the question is getting them to work together.
Have you seen the videos of the practices?
I saw a couple of them. The one who's looked locked in throughout has been Mbappe, but he just has not seen the ball.
Yeah, he just hadn't got it enough.
They've done a masterful job on just keeping the ball away from him. Coming up, it should probably be somewhere right around the water break time here.
Yeah, it's got to be getting close to it. We booing Infantino here? Is that what's happening?
Two yellows so far, one apiece, and two subs so far, or three subs, I should say, for France. Spain's still sitting on all five subs.
I don't know. I feel like if we're France here and you're down 2-0,
A little bit of
I
an attempt for
feel
build-up.
like
Yeah.
you got to start going more direct and throwing numbers forward.
Yeah. Well, this
Get
is
out
them
of this
trying to
midfield.
remain patient, I guess.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know. Elise has become less of a factor the further he's gone out. Once he pushed him out wide,
Once he got out wide, yeah, he hasn't
Yeah.
really done anything.
he's not seen. I think he's a rhythm player. He's a flow player, and he's not seeing the ball enough. And having him out there with Cucurella just marking him directly is making it a lot harder. You would think Dembele would capitalize on that, but he hasn't. Ooh, we get a look.
We get
Mbappe
something out of him.
Says sails wide.
I think he just
Hey,
took
again, man.
That nicked it.
Yeah.
That's a corner.
Oh, I got blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that thing doesn't get blocked, it's in.
That's a good spot to hit that. Oh, do it.
It's a lot of, I don't know. It's a lot of possession with no purpose there.
Oh, wow. What a header from the keeper. That's crazy. 80-yard ball, and the keeper comes out.
Here's your
50
long
yards.
diagonal. He was off.
Yeah, he calls him off. But I like that diagonal ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
My Spain pick to win it all pays out $126 right now off of that $50 bet.
How much?
126 right now if I want to cash out.
Yeah.
But 253 is the total.
You still doing that on Poly?
Yeah, Poly Market. It's like one of my last bets too.
On the file. Yep.
So
Still no water break.
who would match better, England versus Spain or Argentina versus Spain? I know the English fans were begging for Spain instead of France.
Yeah, I think either one of these teams beats either one of the other teams. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't.
But maybe we see something different. I don't know. You know, the way we've seen it, we were talking about these look like the two best teams, and Spain has kind of isolated France and not made them look what they've looked like this whole tournament.
Played extremely well. Great game plan by De La Fuente. They've executed it well. Playing
Also,
within,
just
playing within themselves. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be a mental thing too. Right now, you've lost the last 2 years in big tournaments, right? Not the World Cup, but you've lost in a Nations League and in
European.
Europa, the European Championships. So, two major tournaments, you can't beat this team, and now you're down 2-0 with about 20 minutes to go.
So I guess they were saying that early sub in the first half for France for Saliba. They were saying it's believed to be his back.
His back, huh?
Yeah. So it was probably something he was coming into the game with.
Had to be, and it was something that wasn't in that turn that we saw just then. I do love we're getting the picture-in-picture, so we got to see Deschamps was just really ripping into him.
Yeah. Good.
Trying to implore him to do something. How much money has David Beckham made in commercials this summer? He was in the Lay's commercial. He's featured in this Home Depot commercial that I've seen about.
You would think he's American, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Hey, they love him everywhere, though. And look, there he is talking to Bieber in Dallas. That's not Bieber. I was just kidding. Oh yeah, that is his son. All right, more subs coming here for France. Looks like Olise is coming off. Yeah. And I don't disagree with that sub. He's been terrible. And is that their left back who's been getting cooked?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, he did not look happy too. He just kind of bulldozed through the two subs standing on the sideline. Cherky and Hernandez are coming in. So does Cherky go in right in the middle there?
I would think.
He takes Olise's spot?
Yeah.
Oh, it is right. England and Spain women were in the final 3 years ago.
So they got in. So they're done with their subs, France.
Yeah, they pulled Elise.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yes, I thought the same. And they pulled their left back, who Lamine Ball has been torching all game.
Now he's got to get up and coach, man.
Yeah, he's got to do something different. First sub for Spain.
Oh, Yarzabal.
Yarzabal for on in. Did you guys see Elias in there? I was looking for him.
I wonder, do they try to get in Nico Williams here, finish out the game?
You would think Nico Williams would give him something over there on the left,
Right.
especially when France are going to have to push numbers. I mean, they can't sit back.
Again, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. This is episode 19 of the Red, White, and Crew podcast, our live watch along of semifinal number 1 between France and Spain in a match that's been largely all Spain.
That was Timothy Chalamet who was talking to Beckham.
Had his French gear on.
Yeah. Do you guys hear the kid on the TV? There's some kid that's by a mic and he's just screaming, and you're picking it up. It's got to be a field mic somewhere. All right, 15 minutes to go. Can't knock it back and forth between the center backs. Play him.
Oh, that's going to get called. Yep, that's definitely, yep. That's going to be a yellow. Oh, he's up in arms about it. No yellow.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah. I think he catches him.
he got no part of the ball. No, yeah. He got away with one there. So free kick, probably about 25 yards out, left side of the field here.
Called a foul.
Exceptional defending by Spain. And again, Spain is doing this against a team that has probably looked the most formidable in this entire tournament. Pedri, we got Pedri and is it Marino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Pedri okay.
Almost coming off. Who had a great game.
He did.
He played
He did.
fantastic.
He's had a great tournament. Marino's been in form, man. He's been finishing. He's been hot last 2 games. So. They've done so well against that France midfield, having them chasing shadows pretty much the entire match.
Yeah. France has looked like a shadow of their former selves against this team.
Yeah.
It's in. Oh.
No, I thought it was too. Again, episode 19. Thank you for joining us for our live watch along of the France Spain matchup. Again, join us. You can find us on X and Instagram at Red White Crew Pod, and follow us, as well as you can also follow us on the 50/50 podcast at 50_50 pod, or on Instagram at 50_50 podcast.
We got to go back and look at our original picks, like before the tournament completely started. I want to see who I had.
I have them. I have them.
Do you have them?
Yeah, I still have them. Well, to enter the 80th minute here in France, France playing more possession now as Spain lays back, kind of hunkers down into more of a mid block, a mid to low block.
So I was close before the tournament started on my 4 picks. I had Norway and Spain in one semi and France and Argentina in the other, because I had that Norway-France game going differently in the group stage.
Mm. Yeah, didn't you? You had France on the other side of the bracket, didn't you?
Yeah, France was on the other side of the bracket, so. But I did have France and Spain in the final, with Spain winning.
I don't know if not starting Due might be a big mistake.
Yep. If you can go back and, or maybe starting Elise might have been a mistake.
Yeah.
Sheesh, the way he
Well,
played.
I think the mistake, he looked like he was getting in a certain level of rhythm, and then when he pushed it, when Deschamps put him out wide, pushed him out wide, it just
Yeah. Yeah, when Dembele kind of went more up top. When they were playing that 4-4-2 and Elise was up top with Mbappe, it did look better.
About to go 82nd minute here. France beginning to run out of time. Oh, here's a
Oh my! That keeper has made a couple.
Wow.
Nope. I was gonna say that keeper's made 2 or 3 decisions like that to come out and head a ball.
Look at his starting position here.
Yeah, it's really high. I mean, I guess it's not a bad idea that you got to
No.
be that high.
Yeah. And there's still just the sense of urgency, man. from France.
If he passes it to the middle, he's got a
Yeah.
better shot.
That's what I mean. The sense of urgency. It's just, yeah.
Instead of taking the shot, he should have played it in the middle. He would have had maybe a 1v1.
Wow, he went down and they were like, "Nah, we're gonna still play." Now look at Lamine back defending too.
Yeah. Oh. Who did that last go off of?
Yeah, I don't know.
Keeper? You got to show the replay on that.
Do you say corner?
I don't know
thought
what
it
he
was corner.
signaled.
I thought it was the corner, but he had his arms just straight out. Let's see.
I think he said corner.
I mean, that's the ball that hit his face. That's a corner.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't the frame
No.
where it hit his face.
Yeah, nothing malicious about it.
Yeah. I said, "Well, just go get in goal. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't try to argue it. You got kicked in the face by the ball."
There's Nico.
Yeah.
Porro had a great game, man,
Yeah, I did.
and a goal.
Who's coming in? Llorente. Llorente. Yeah, Llorente
Like,
and Nico Williams. Oh, it's now a goal kick. Interesting.
right? You see that?
Yeah. Wow. I don't know about that. Is this the World Cup final, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's been I don't know, a little underwhelming from Francis. Obviously, underwhelming from France's perspective because we didn't we didn't see the best version of them. Largely credited to Spain, but still, they did not look right to even from the start.
Oh, right off his feet. Now you better hurry up and get on that ball. Lamine is coming. I think it goes back to watching teams like grow into a tournament too. I think too many people, I mean, including myself, just discounted Spain right out after the Cape Verde.
Mhm.
But they've grown into the tournament and played better and better with each game. Maybe outside of the Uruguay game, but that was just, I think, probably Uruguay, the way they play. They got the win, but it wasn't necessarily convincing, you know?
And that's the piece, right? That's the interesting piece because if it ends up being Argentina, right, versus Spain,
Right.
do is that what they struggle with? Is that South American style of play?
Yeah.
That's what we saw, from France. That's what we saw with Paraguay. I mean, of course, Paraguay made it very, very ugly.
I think the key is that does Spain have anyone that can mark on
Oh,
Messi?
wow. He's going to get a card for this one.
Yeah, yeah. What were you saying, Rafa?
I would say the key for Spain is who can mark on Messi. Can they shut him down?
Hmm. Well, I think their collective defense is good. Obviously, I mean, because if they can do this to, because the difference in that one though is it would be so much more of a battle because Argentina is going to want the ball just as much as Spain.
A lot of frustration out of Mbappe there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't blame him, but also Simone, as soon as he was getting up, he was
I know.
leaning back towards him. Like, he knew the contact was coming. Tried to lean in and make it worse than it actually was.
Yeah. Got to sell it. Got to sell it, right? That's what we see all the time.
They're showing all the France fans in the crowd. So we need Argentina to save us so that we don't have to deal with England potentially winning a World Cup on
Yeah, man.
American soil.
But you know what though, man? I gotta say, I have to admit this. This England team they're different, man. They're
Yeah.
different. They're like, dare I say, likable too.
I don't know about that. That's taking it a bit far. But
I would
yes.
say, I honestly, I would say so. I would say so because they're not the big names and all the Premier League names of the past, and they come in here and they just expect to show up, and because we're England when we went, they're just
So maybe we noticed why Lamine Yamal doesn't come back to defend very often because he keeps fouling every time he does.
no shit.
Is that
So
in the
right on
box?
the edge of the nah, it's right on the edge.
Between both of those tackles, you should have probably had a yellow by now.
He should have gotten at least one. Could you imagine the irony though in a France England World Cup final and France saves America from having England win?
Well, there's just There's just so much. I feel like there's just so much more irony with England winning. Period. You know.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Well, England, because I don't know, man. I just you kind of get the feeling that if England can just get into a final, can they? Is that really
Could they do
they
it?
can
Yeah.
break through? Yeah, I don't know. Because I'm starting to see certain little things, man, from that team that just look like, is it is it meant to be? You know?
I think looking forward to tomorrow, it's one of those things where you're like, all right, you guys have run your mouth for a long time about what you would do if you played Messi. And so
Yeah,
let's
but
see.
it's not them. It's not them
No, it's not the
specifically, right?
players.
It's of
It's
course it's all
definitely
the
the media. It's
orders. It's the media, right? Right.
yeah, it's definitely the fans.
But you see, you look at like we were talking about it yesterday. You look at Jude Bellingham's comments, right, about Tuchel. I think that
Yeah.
shows you how much together they are, the players,
Yeah, the players are definitely more together. And I don't mind the players that they have now
and they're great.
outside of
It's like I said yesterday, dude. How they play reminds me more of the old school American way that the teams of the past, the American teams of the past, were known for.
yeah.
They just happen to have two of the hottest players in the tournament on the same team.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the US has ever had two of the best players in the tournament.
I saw the Athletic. Oh! The Athletic released earlier their, I think it was top 50 players of the tournament up to this point. I think it was 50, but
Yeah.
Balogun came in at 28. He was the
Nice.
only American on the list.
Hmm.
I think we're looking at what, maybe 407. Wow. I
7
guess all the
minutes.
subs, yeah, all the subs.
Crazy how you got like 6 seconds ahead of me.
I'm at 90-22 right now.
Yeah, we're 6 seconds behind.
I'm like 10 seconds.
Behind? Yeah. I haven't done anything. I haven't touched the remote.
That's crazy how it got off.
I know. Dude, he's going to be so big for us at Real Madrid, man. Four years ago, I thought Cucurella was overrated, man. And how far along he's come and how he's played in this tournament, man.
Play him. Oh. He does that great work to get the ball and runs into a perfect spot, and you don't give it to him.
Yeah.
We got the Olays coming out.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have started that left back.
Play the ball. It's like they're just like, are they waiting to see if there's a foul?
Yeah.
Would you say they should have started the other left back?
Yeah.
Who's that Hernandez back there? I think.
I think it is. He's playing much better on Lamine Yamal than the other guy did.
Dude, and Mbappe's trying to make something happen all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say that, but yeah, Dembele didn't show either.
Yeah. He did not call the foul there. Got Sergio Ramos, Carlos
There you
Puyo,
go. Look at that.
Iker, Xavi. Some legends up there for Spain.
Still might be the best World Cup champion of our generation, man.
Well, you remember going back, this is winning
The
the
six-
double, right? Winning European championships.
Yeah,
in
3 in a row.
2008, 2010.
8, 10, and 12.
Yeah. I mean, we got to be careful not to just give this all the way to Spain right now. It's very hard not to, but
No, yeah, but I mean, just got to give them their flowers, man. They've
Yep.
played exceptional. And they didn't do anything crazy. They just played within themselves.
go, Nico. Take off. Wow. He ran right by him.
A little
How
rusty.
old is Nico?
Is he 23? 22?
He looks so much younger.
Let me look that up. '24.
24.
Yeah. Because I think I always mix up the age with him and his brother, like 2, 3 years older than him. Isn't he?
Yeah. And he plays for who?
His brother?
Ivory
At this
Coast,
point?
right?
He-
They both play on the same team.
Inaka, yeah. They don't
talk
play
about
for Athletic.
internationally.
Atletico Bilbao.
Yeah. He's playing Ghana. He's playing for Ghana.
He plays for Ghana. That's right. I knew he played for another African country.
Iñaki.
Are we just gonna play the ball over this guy laying on the ground?
Excuse me.
Just Spain.
So passes up to this point. 408 for Spain, 381 for France. Shots on goal 2-2 actually. Shots on goal. Duels won. Spain 51, France 41. Possessions almost dead even. Again, episode 19 of the Red, White, and Crew podcast. If you're joining us live, thank you for joining us with our live watch-along episode of semifinal number 1 between France and Spain. France less than 2 minutes away from punching their ticket to the World Cup final.
Yeah. It's a good point Stu Holden was just made. This is a really good France team that was just made to look not very good.
Yeah. Yep. I think for the first time in what, 3, 4, 5, first time in 7 games, they had to actually come. You see what I'm saying? It looks like just finishing practice out there right now.
Yeah. And we talked about that yesterday. You talked about where those shots start coming from.
Right.
Are they getting shots inside the box or are they just settling for everything from deep? And that's what it was.
Yeah, there's Elias.
Yeah, there it is.
So France will not make their 3rd consecutive World Cup final.
Nope. Also hit the under 2.5. Take that money.
There it is. It's over. Full time.
That a lot of booze we're hearing?
I can't hear you. Hear booze?
We're hearing some booze.
Oh.
You hear booze? Yeah. My wife just said French people are grumpy. It's fine.
After 16 years, Spain returns to will play in a World Cup final. Last time they did it was 2010 when they won their one and only World Cup title over the Netherlands. So great. What matchup will we see in semifinal number 2 tomorrow? Right? Is it gonna be France or is it gonna be Argentina or is it gonna be England? And again, it'll give us another interesting matchup. I think either one of those teams is going to have their hands full with the Spain team.
Oh, yeah.
I think the key for Argentina or England is getting the lead first. I think they fall behind. They can't.
It's gonna be tough.
I don't. The way Spain is as far as discipline, as far as defensively, yeah, you give them a lead, you're pretty much done. They get you out of your system, your system of play.
Man,
Argentina may have enough if they fall behind, but I,
Yeah.
I, I don't think England's built for to come back from behind.
That's the thing, man. Both of those teams. That's the weird part, right? The matchup of this half of the bracket versus that half of the bracket tomorrow is those two teams are have had to come have had to come from behind more than once.
yeah, multiple times. And probably what we would have said was the easier side of the bracket, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So that makes it full time official score. France 0, Spain 2, as Spain punches their ticket to Sunday's World Cup final and will face the winner of tomorrow's second semifinal between Argentina and England. Crazy stuff, man. I mean, just a great game plan by De La Fuente, and just Spain executed, just looked comfortable the whole time, played within themselves, didn't do anything out of the ordinary, absorbed absorbed that press that was coming from France early, particularly on goal kicks, and just you know played to just played defensively sound, touch tight. Were always there on their hip whenever France received the ball. And I just look. France just looked from the start, even before Spain started to settle in. France just looked. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just disinterested. The body language. They didn't seem frustrated, or they didn't seem to panic even after Spain got the first goal. But I don't know. I saw a lot of walking, a lot of ball watching,
I saw a lot
and
of
just
disbelief, and not like disbelief like they were shocked, but just not belief in themselves that they could win.
what do you think, Rafa?
I got to give it to Spain. Like I said, they executed their game plan. Limited touches on Mbappe. Like I said, Mbappe can't do everything. Like I said, the role players have to also step it up too, and especially at this stage,
Yeah.
of the tournament. So kudos to them. We'll see if they can finish it off and win their title. It'll be a tough one whoever they face, either whether England or Argentina. Which that's going to be another fun one tomorrow.
What do you think, Hector? Do you think anything plays into the fact that there are so many Spanish players that play in La Liga, right? All of Spain's team is, you'd say what? It's Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, not really any Real Madrid players, but
They got what Bill? I think Bilbao. Yeah, it's just well. I mean,
Right.
technically they got a Real. They ended up with a Real Madrid player.
Technically they did with La Cucurella. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
now you've played for the last couple of years. You played against
yeah,
Mbappe, so and year out, and Barcelona's had a ton of success against Madrid. This looked like a Barcelona versus Madrid game, and they were comfortable dealing with him.
yeah. They were just. I mean, but this has kind of been the recipe. I mean, this has kind of been the recipe for what has worked for Spain. If you go back to you go back on that run, right? The Euro World Cup, Euro 2008 to 2012, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of always been their recipe in terms of their development, the
Yep.
La Liga development rules as far as number of players from Spain, and they've played. I mean, certain things coming into play, just as you mentioned, they've grown into the tournament. They've played. They're just defensively. I think they're still very much underrated defensively, and it was just defending with the ball, right? Keeping, France is going to be hard. It's going to be hard for France to do damage if they can't get to the ball, right?
Yeah.
And even when they did, they just looked. They were forced for the first time. They were forced to have to try to come up with ideas in the final third, and just did not. It wasn't even that they were trying to and just could not piece the final pass together. They just, it was that patience piece that we talked about, and it was just the hey, we don't know what to do. So a lot of credit to Spain, a lot of credit to Spain.
Yeah.
They
I
made
agree.
they made a very talented, very good France squad look normal.
end of an era for Deschamps. Now it's Zidane time.
Zizou. Yeah, and that'll be the next part, right? What will they look like under him? Because you still, because probably I would say 75% of the players on this France roster still have probably one more cycle in them.
Yeah.
And then you see how much depth they have, just what's in the assembly line in terms of what France is producing right now. Like France is producing so much talent right now that they're making other countries are good with players that could play for France. Was it Morocco? What's the other one? Trying to think. There's one other one. I don't know if it was.
Algeria,
Was it Algeria?
Algeria.
No, I was thinking Ivory Coast for some reason.
I think them too. Ivory Coast. I think who else? Senegal.
Senegal. That's what it was. Senegal. Tougher Henri, man.
Yeah. He just said the only team to draw against Spain, Cabo Verde. Elias looks like he's having a great time.
What a finish. Well, so again, episode 19 of the Red, White, and Crew podcast. Thank you if you're joining us live. If you've been with us watching live, thank you for being with us. Our comments as well. Those of you on our chat, thank you for being with us. Again, so we will be coming to you sometime before the final. Another show, at least, probably do a final preview. Do a recap of the semifinals. We'll have that coming down soon. Again, you can find us on X as well as on Instagram at Red, White, and Crew Pod, as well as the 50/50 podcast you can find on X and Instagram at 50_50 pod, and on Instagram at 50_50 podcast. So on YouTube, you can find us at the 50_50 podcast. If you're watching this live on YouTube and you are not a subscriber already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, because that keeps us active in the algorithm. And then give us a review. Go on there as well, where you can find whatever your audio preferred podcast platform is. Go on there, give us a rating, give us a follow, and tell us, give us some input here. So stay with us. Again, this podcast will not be going away. Red, White, and Crew Pod will not go away at the end of the World Cup, as that was part of the genesis of creating this particular channel. Right in the 50/50 podcast network is more coverage of the U.S. men's and U.S. women's national team, as well as looking to cover major international soccer matches as well as we are right now. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Rafa, final thoughts as we get ready for tomorrow in preparation for Sunday. What do you got?
Just a well-earned win for Spain. I mean, they executed. And then they took advantage of when they needed. Getting the lead's important for them. I think going down is probably the one factor that may not have as far as offensive wise to catch up. So getting the lead's important. That was what they were able to do. As far as tomorrow, like I said, should be another fun one. Like I said, there's history between those two teams. They do not like each other. And it's going to be a fun one there in Atlanta. We'll see if Messi can pull some magic out again and take him to the final, try to repeat, or is it coming home now to England now? Can Harry Kane and Bellingham, like I said, they've been carrying the team, and we'll see what they can do on tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, and will be interesting for sure. So, Wes, final thoughts. What you got, man?
Oh, yeah. Excited for the game tomorrow for sure. It's going to be, what are we going to get out of these two teams who have been somewhat inconsistent in some games and very surprising in others. I mean, Argentina being surprising during the group play with how well and just consistent they were. Then they hit this knockout round, and it's been anything but. And then you've got England, who we've counted out a couple times and still just find ways to win. capping off the one against Mexico in Azteca was so impressive to me. So excited to looking at that. I hope we don't get a. We already just had our World Cup final, and there was our winner, and we can get a good game in the final out of either of those two teams. But Spain,
Yeah.
man, hats off to them. They look great today. Great game plan, great execution. Can they keep it going for one more and do what they did back in 2008, 2010, win a Euro, and then go on and win the World Cup? So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, taking nothing away from Spain because
oh,
they went out there, they played their match, they took it, they played within themselves, and they won. They frustrated, they remained composed, and they forced France into playing very pedestrian and the inability to make adjustments and figure things out. Right. So that said, I don't know, man. It just kind of looks like France just did not show. You know, just did not show collectively. Did not show. The final numbers as we look at the team stats on here. The XG was 1.63 for Spain to 0.30 for France. Possession was largely even, 51 to 49% advantage Spain. Shots on goal, France actually ends with 3, Spain with 2.
yeah, that was late too.
Yeah, you're right. And overall passes in this match, 428 for Spain, 396 for France. Fouls committed, about even, 12 and 11. Saves, also the difference, 3 for Spain, none for France. And then duels won, I think kind of tells a big part of this story here. 52 for Spain, 41 for France. Um, Crazy stuff, man.
Mm.
Crazy stuff. So interesting piece. So then now we come back to the styles making the matchups, right? Who will have to make? I think either way, whether it's Argentina or England, definitely having their work cut out with this Spain squad in terms of having to figure out. Okay, we know they're defensively sound. We know they're defensively disciplined, and then they're going to try to have the ball, or they're probably going to have the ball more. So it's making the most of the moments when you do finally have the ball, right? So I don't know. It's going to make for an intriguing matchup, an intriguing final. And can Spain be the first European squad to win a World Cup on North American soil? So,
Yeah, that's the other piece.
yeah, yeah. They've done it in South America, but can somebody do it on North American soil? So that will be the interesting piece. So, but that is going to do it. Thank you for all of our listeners, all of our supporters being on here, joining us live. Thank you for all the chat as well. Again, don't tune in as we'll be coming to you soon in the next couple of days with episode 20, as we will probably do a recap of the semifinals and a preview for the World Cup final, which is slated for basically the exact same time of day. I think about 2 p.m. Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern on Sunday from New York, New Jersey, the Meadowlands, MetLife Stadium, whatever we want to call it. Should be interesting for sure. And again, conditions will be a factor, right? Because they got to go right back outside and play in that East Coast humidity right in the middle of the day. So hopefully we have good weather. But then the other random variable in that match is we're probably going to we're going to at a minimum be looking at about a 30 to 45 minute halftime show.
45-minute, I think, is what I heard. That's a whole half. That's crazy.
Yeah, expecting temperature 86 degrees on that day.
I think the storms have hit Hector now.
Yeah. And then
Yes.
a 34% chance of rain too. So there might be some rain. Actually, there'll be some rain the day before the game. So we'll see how that affects the pitch too.
See what that field looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry, guys.
Be
Lost
good.
you guys there. Got disconnected there for a second. So, but that is going to do it for episode 19 of the Red, White, and Crew podcast. Thank you again for being with us again. So for Rafa Casorena and Aaron Wesner, I'm your host, Coach Hector Cano, and you know what to do. Until the next time, keep downloading.